I'm Bobby. I'm a registered professional counselor and personal trainer. Do you have an interest in raising your self-awareness and improving your mental health? Our relationships really are a powerful tool, and if we are willing, they have the ability to transform us on every level, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. According to the Catholic Encyclopedia, on February 14, 270 AD, a priest named Valentinus was executed under the rule of Emperor Claudius II. Claudius II, who was also called Claudius the Cruel, for his many bloody campaigns and persecution of Christians, had difficulty actually recruiting soldiers into his military regime, and he believed that they were unwilling to join because Roman men had such a strong attachment to their wives and children. So to build a strong army, Claudius banned all marriages and engagements in Rome. Valentinus defied the decree and continued to perform secret marriages for young lovers. So when it was discovered that Valentinus was still performing weddings, Claudius ordered that he was put to death. Valentinus was beaten to death with clubs and beheaded. Pretty gruesome, right? As the story goes, imprisoned Valentinus sent the first Valentine. He sent a greeting after he fell in love with a young woman, possibly his jailer's daughter, who visited him during his confinement. So for his great service, Valentinus was named a saint after his death, and so we have Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day has really become an annual holiday that we celebrate relationships, but it's not just about celebrating romantic relationships. It has also become about expressing love to our family members, our kids, our furry little friends, and pretty much anyone else that we care for or have an attachment to. One of my favorite psychology theories is Harry Sullivan's interpersonal relationship theory, which is based on the belief that our interactions and attachments to others determine our sense of security, sense of self, and the actions that motivate our behavior. He believed that all personal healing and growth comes through interpersonal relationships. Further, he argued that individualism breeds narcissism, which leads to mental illness. Along with Freud, he agreed that we need interpersonal relationships in order to be well. Based on cross-cultural research, it was hypothesized that people who have strong individualistic values and beliefs within an individualistic culture have smaller social support networks, lower emotional competence, lower intention to seek help from a variety of sources, and poorer mental health. A total of 276 first-year students attending an Australian university completed an anonymous survey assessing individual differences in individualism, which included social support, emotional competence, hopelessness, depression, and suicide ideation. As expected, individualism was associated with smaller and less satisfying social support networks, less skill in managing both self and others' emotions, lower intentions to seek help from family and friends for personal and suicidal problems, and higher levels of hopelessness and suicide ideation. Thus, there appears to be social and psychological disadvantages associated with having strong individualistic values and beliefs within an individualistic culture. If you would have asked me just a few short years ago if I believed that I needed others to be well, I would have strongly disagreed. I had an unconscious fear of intimacy because of trauma, abandonment, and broken attachments from my past, and I was deluded into what appeared to be security and strength of the individualist to actually protect myself. I was confident in my autonomy and took pride in my independence and self-reliance. However, since I've been in a securely attached relationship, I have grown in ways that I couldn't have even imagined on my own. As we have vulnerably shared with one another and learned from each other, we have engaged in mutual self-revelation. In his book, Why Am I Afraid to Tell You Who I Am?, John Powell explains how becoming fully mature requires relationship. Mutual revelation is necessary to attain mature love and friendship. It results in a more clearly defined sense of self-identity for each person in the relationship, and it's helpful in answering the question, who am I? It's only in allowing our inner emotions and thoughts to surface with another that we can learn things that we never knew about ourselves. This self-knowledge is the beginning of growth and maturity. And we can journal all we want, but there's a deeper discovery of ourselves and our friend as we continue to reveal new and deeper layers of ourselves to each other. It opens our minds, widens our horizons, fills us with new awareness, deepens our feelings, and gives meaning to our life. We continually experience the ever-growing reality of the other, and together we experience the reality of God, who once said, "It's not good for man to be alone." My desire as a counselor is to create a safe place to support you in gaining self-awareness and consciousness into both your problems and your personal strengths, and encourage you with the idea that life's challenges are an opportunity for growth, empowerment, and transformation. I'm available for in-person, online, and walk and talk sessions, and I would count it a privilege to walk alongside you as a fellow traveler on this path called life and assist you in achieving your spiritual, emotional, and physical wellness. Wishing you a happy Valentine's Day, and until next time, God bless you.